I'm your friendly neighborhood Web-Warrior Fanatic, and today we're continuing with part 4 of our Fear No Evil Expert campaign, playing as Daredevil with my no ally protection deck, playing in protection with 0 allies in the build here. It's been super duper fun. So yeah, we're playing this against Typhoid Mary, and it's going to be at stop presses here for the scenario. Let's go ahead and get this scenario set up here. Let's see. So as usual here with the underling villain play order, we're just following the recommended one on this list. So we've already taken down Hammerhead, we've taken down Bullseye and Electro, and now in the fourth one it says to choose between Purple Man and Typhoid Mary. You guys know I gotta go with Typhoid Mary because every single scenario they ask about trust established, which is for the Typhoid Mary scenario, and yeah, I'm just not sure what that's about, and we gotta take her down first to unlock that part of the campaign. So yeah, we're choosing to do Typhoid Mary, but definitely will play against Birdman later down the road on the channel for sure for you guys to see his mechanics. But for the campaign, we're gonna be doing Typhoid Mary here. Then it says for the campaign setup before beginning setup for each game, we perform all the following steps, and as usual, we're just gonna do it in this order. So gather the 5 campaign environments, and then check the campaign log and remove each card matching a completed or failed scenario. So we have these 5 campaign environments right here, and then this is the campaign log. I'm not going to mark the physical book here, but I'll put somewhere on the screen for you guys to see what my current campaign log looks like. So we have completed Protection Racket, Rap Breakout, and Art Museum Heist. So we're going to put these 3, we're just going to set them aside for now. And then we shuffle the remaining campaign environments and draw 2 random. So we just have these 2. So we're going to be drawing these 2 no matter what. So we are drawing Stop the Presses and The Getaway. Then in the campaign log, progress each scenario, matching a drawn environment by marking the first unmarked box to ride that scenario. So I already looked beforehand because we knew that we were drawing these 2 no matter what. And currently I already have 2 check marks on the getaway, and I have 1 on Stop the Presses. So the getaway is now going to hit 3 and it's going to fail. So I'm going to put a check mark here and fail, and it's not going to be completed, so it's going to be failed here. And then Stop the Presses goes up to 2. So we have 2 here, getaway failed. So because of that, for the next step, it says to choose any scenario to play that's not been completed or failed. Well, we have completed or failed all 4 of the scenarios except for Stop the Presses. So that's the only one left that we can actually do. So yeah, that's the one that we're going to be doing today with Typhoid Mary. And then we determine the villain via the following criteria. So yeah, we're just following through the campaign. So it has to be a villain that we have not faced. So we're going to take on Typhoid Mary here. And then gather your chosen main scheme, your chosen villain, and the corresponding counter sets. So we already did that right here. I'm going to go a little bit differently in the order because of how some of our rewards work. With her flip side, I was looking at that and I was like, wait a minute, what's the order that this happens in? So I'll show you guys in a second. But we went ahead and created the main scheme deck campaign. A Rap Breakout we already did. Art Museum Heist we already did. And then the Getaway we failed just now, and then we're doing Stop the Presses. So the main scheme deck, we have Stop the Presses. We got the Tombstone module, Tracksuit module, Standard 1, Expert 1, along with Daredevil's Obligation. And we have the Chosen Villains and counter sets. So we have Typhoid Mary and counter set in there. So yeah, we gather all that, and we proceed with scenario setup until player setup. So the main reason with that is because these rewards that we got right here, this one that I've been eyeing actually gives a reward that will benefit me, getting a tough stats card. And Typhoid Mary here, on her other side, Bloody Mary, when reviewed, deals a damage to each identity. So for her expert card, it's going to be the B card. So this is the Typhoid Mary version, and this is the Bloody Mary version. So it's random which one we get. And we do the scenario setup right now first before we get those into play. So if we take a damage, it'll be before our tough status card. So that will be really beneficial because I think I actually want a reward because I haven't been able to use any of the rewards so far in the campaign. And this one I've really been eyeing because now we get a tough. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the scenario set up here. So Stop the Presses says put the Daily Bugle environment into play. So Daily Bugle, we have that right there. And then it says here, and let's shuffle up the encounter deck. Exhaust a Daily Bugle support you control to place 1 stamina counter on that support. Any player can do this. So we're going to have the, so that's the environment here. And it says each player puts a random, okay, so yeah, there's a Daily Bugle support. Each player puts a random Daily Bugle support from the encounter set into play under their control, and then remove each remaining Daily Bugle support for the game. So these are going to be the 4 Daily Beagle supports right here. We have Ben Urich, Betty Brant, JJJ, and Robbie Robertson. Really cool to see this. So we're going to shuffle this up. And then we remove all the other ones from the game. And then we can advance the main scheme to stage 1B, coming in with 1 per player threat. All right, let's just shuffle these a little bit more. All right, and then the random one is Ben Urich. Awesome. I think that's super thematic here with Daredevil. Yeah, definitely if I play in Spider-Man, definitely want all these guys here. Okay, but let's do this first. So we got that for Daredevil. So Ben Urich is our support coming into play, and we have our Sense deck still here. And then let's see, for Established Trust, it's a permanent setup side scheme that comes into play with the Typhoid Mary scenario. 8 per player threat, and extra mode gains hinder 3 per player. So it's going to have a total of 11 threat. When it's defeated, you can place a threat token on Disturbed Psyche. Disturbed Psyche is a setup environment here. For setup, put the villain into play on a random site and reveal it. When a villain phase ends, we flip the villain. So we always flip Typhoid Mary over to Bloody Mary or vice versa every single round whenever it ends. If there's 3 or more tokens here, we win the game. That's how I win the game, by getting that. So what are we doing here? I'm grabbing my 10-sided die, and we're just gonna roll the die here. If we get a odd number, it's gonna be Typhoid Mary. If we get an even number, it's gonna be Bloody Mary, and then we are gonna review them. So roll the die. We got odd, so that's gonna be Typhoid Mary here. So we review her. She's coming in with toughness, and then we did a scenario setup there. Okay, cool. So we did all of that. And then now we do player setup. We search your deck for a card whose title is recorded in the ally supports removed in the campaign. We have no allies or supports removed in the campaign. We protect everyone against bullseye and proceed with the player setup. So we're gonna add an Innate Reflex to our hand, starting card in your hand, and then we'll shuffle up our deck here, and we're gonna do our mulligans. Oh, so we actually do our mulligans right now. Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna shuffle up our deck. And then we have Ben Urich here. He's a 2-cost support. He's gonna be ready up, comes in with 3 stamina counters. As an action, we can exhaust him and remove a counter to look at the top 2 cards in the counter deck. You may discard one of those cards, put the rest back in the same order. Okay, so we can't manipulate it, but he can help us look at some and discard. So that'd be really useful in flipping down. So a really cool little scry, rapport type vibe there. And then Daredevil always, as Matt Murdock, begins the game with 5 cards in his Sense deck. We're gonna randomly shuffle these senses, and we're gonna get a random order for how we begin. But then after we shuffle this up, we can always look through his Sense deck and know the order that the cards are coming from. All right, let's see what we got. We got acute tactility, heightened hearing, radar sense, olfaction, superior taste. Okay, so put that there, and then we're gonna do our mulligan. So let's draw up to 6 here. Hold on to this. Yeah. Oh, we got Death Focus. Okay, I think we just go these 3: Armor Vest, and a Reflex, and Death Focus here. Feel like that would be pretty solid. Yeah, so we just hold on to our hand here. All right, and then where are we at? Player said, okay, expert campaign only. Our hit points are the same from the last scenario carrying over. So we had 10 life, full life last scenario, so we can begin this one also with 10 life. And then each player place the environment. Okay, here we go. For each complete scenario into complete side face up, and each failed scenario, failed side face up, resolve set of each of those cards. Okay, so the getaway is going to be the failed here. We have the complete side. This is the failed side, and these are the complete side. So in extra mode, attachments cannot be discarded from play during the first round. Set up each player search the encounter deck for an attachment, then reveal it. Deal a face down encounter card to each player who could not. Okay, so we're going to look here for an attachment. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I'm not seeing any attachments. Like we have Hard as Marble. Attach to the minion with the highest base hit points, give it a tough. Otherwise, it's going to surge. So but now the way surgeon works is we get dealt an encounter card. Okay. Oh, this one will attach the villain. When a villain would take any amount of damage, place it here instead. Ooh, okay. +2 attack is brutal. There's 5 or more damage here, but 8 for X when this card is carved. So they do 8 damage to her. Oh, okay. This is like another tombstone attachment for minions. So it would just surge, which means we get down a counter card. We got telekinesis. You actually spend 2 mentos +2 steam. Ooh, okay. We can't get rid of him in the first round anyways, but I feel like, what else? Is that it? Oh, that's it. Okay. I feel like we get assembled armor here because we got this tough to help us out with like the rewards. So yeah, let's put this on her. So she has +2 attack here. And then yeah, we have that into play. Oh, I forgot to mention here with these stop the presses. After an enemy makes an undefended attack against you, so we have to defend against all these attacks. We can't just take it to the face. After they make an undefended attack, we have to either choose to place 2 threat here, but 3 in extra mode. So we're going to be putting 3 threat, or we have to remove a stamina counter from a daily vehicle support control. So absolutely brutal. Okay. Yeah, and then if these lead play, then we lose a game. He has 3 counters here. So he does have uses. So if there's no more counters, then he'll lead play. So we got to protect him. So we did that. These are the ones that I disliked Horse on so much. After resolving mulligans, you can search your deck and discard off for support, add to your hand. That's great. However, for extra mode, you have to discard a card from your hand. So we don't get any +1 to our hand size. I don't need a support here for that. Same for the wrap breakout. You get an ally, add to your hand. Extra mode, you discard a card. We don't need to do that. But this one is my first reward all campaign, guys. I've been looking forward to this. Give each identity a tough status card. We're getting a tough here. All right, guys. That's it for that. And then let me see here. If trust established, checking the campaign log. It's not. And Mare Defeat is not, but hopefully it will be soon after this scenario. And then if the chosen scenario is given, then we do that. Okay, so when I do that, let's advance through the booklet here. We did wrap breakouts. We did our museum heist. We failed to get away. And now we're doing stop the presses here. So we have everything here for the campaign instructions set up. Remove 1 stamina counter from each daily bugle support. Here for each checkmark in the campaign log besides stop the presses. Okay, we have 2 on stop the press, so we remove 2 counters from Ben. All right, so he's only got 1. All right, I think we're good to go, guys. Poor Ben. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with your mulligans. Yeah, all right, let's start. That's it for a setup. That was a long setup. Okay, so let's go and use the alter action. Exhaust a daily bugle support you control. Place a stamina counter on the support. So let's give Ben a counter. Okay. Oh, let's put the top on our hit point down. What am I doing? Yeah. All right. Then we just play this out. We're gonna flip up hero form. We'll go resource to play our innate reflexes. That gives Daredevil +1 defense. We'll go resource, play armored vest. That gives Daredevil another +1 defense, so we'll go to +2. And then we'll go resource to play depth focus. Max 1 player. As a hero action, when exhausted, it will reduce the cost of the next superpower card that you play by 1. Okay, so let's go and exhaust it. The next superpower that we play is reduced by 1. And then we're going to trigger Superhuman Senses action. Play the top card of the sense deck as if it were in your hand by paying its cost. So this is a superpower. So it's now, instead of 1, 0 cost because of depth focus. This can attach to enemy or a scheme. I'll give this to, I think we give it to the main scheme. Stop the presses. All right. Then, let's go. We gotta get rid of this. So let's swing for 2, knock off the tough from Typhoid Mary. Because I gotta put 8 damage in extra mode. Get rid of that. Alright, that's gonna end our turn. Let's right back up. Draw back up to your hand sets of 5, hoping for Defiance. Please, 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 please. No, we never get the Defiance, guys. Alright. Typhoid Mary's turn. She is going to add 1 threat to the main scheme. If she's gonna attack. If I don't defend, we had 2 more. We had 3 threat for expert mode. Oh man, but I don't want to defend because I have this tough. What do we do? Living lie detector. will help me remove that 3 threat though. Yeah, we're not doing too much here anyways. Can ready up, play a radar sense, and do some damage. Let's not defend. Okay, so she's hitting with a base of 3. Here's her boost card. Boost is uh if Typhoid Mirror is activating, do 3 damage to ally control. We have no allies. He's not an ally, he's a personal support. So nothing happens there. 0 booster. So she's gonna do 3 damage, knock off our tough with the 1+2. Okay. It was an infinite attack, so we choose. We're gonna pick the one in place 3 threat here because expert mode. Okay. Please will get an advance. We lose an advance, I think. Face down and counter card. Okay, hand lookout with guard and toughness. Oh, guard minion. Oh, and toughness. Oh, dang it. So now I can't attack her. Okay, that's fine. All right. All right, back over to our turn. Oh, no. Then at the end of the villain phase, we flip her. One of you do 1 damage to each identity. We take a damage, drop down to 9. I think we can bend Yurik here, though, for the flip. Wait, she only schemes for 1. So I don't think I need to bend Yurik here. Try to build up some counters on him for the future. I think I want to play Ronin suit. I want a living lie detector, which will do 4 threat removal. And then, okay, let's go ahead and def focus, which will trigger, and then we'll use Superhuman Senses to play a sense upgrade. We'll attach this to Bloody Mary. That, I guess. Okay. Then, what do we do next? Boy, I have radar sense, but should I just give him a hand lookout at this point? Enhance olfaction. Yeah, I gotta play radar sense. I can't attack Bloody Mary at all because there's guard minion in the way. Yeah, I think we just play it and we just attack him. Okay, so we'll go resource for superhuman senses to play radar sense. Attach the enemy, we'll give it to the hand lookout here. All right. Next, we'll go resource to play our Ronin suit. So we're getting our +1 defense and we don't have any allies. And we also get retaliate 1. So now we're at 5 defense here. Okay. Next, we'll go resource to play living lie detector. Action thwart remove 2 threat from a scheme. And for each upgrade attached to that scheme, remove an additional threat. So we'll take 3 because there's 1 upgrade there. So we'll thwart from stop the presses, drop it down to 2 threat. Next, we are going to thwart for 2, clear off stop the presses. Whenever Daredevil removes a last threat, triggers interrupt. We need to remove last threat from attached scheme. Discard this to write your identity. So right up, this gets discarded, going at the bottom of the sense deck with our force interrupt. Then we're going to swing for 2, knock out the tough and the hand lookout, and it will trigger radar sense. After you attack attached enemy, we can discard this and do 3 more damage to the enemy. And then here's your scheme. Then we're going to flip down to Alter Ego, and I think I should be safe here. So we'll use the Alter Ego action to build up some counters. Exhaust the daily beagle support control, and place a stamina counter on that support. Let's be greedy here, guys. That's going to turn this right up. Yeah, because she has 1 base scheme here. All right, we're going to draw. Let me put this environment somewhere else. Okay. She has 5 attacks. Drop it up to your hands of 6, and maybe we can get going. Oh, best offense with some player side schemes. Oh, I need a ready though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know ready. Okay. All right, that's okay. Okay. Bloody Mary started adding 1 to the main. She's gonna scheme now with a base of 1. Here's her boost. 2. So she's gonna add 3 threat to the main scheme. Goes up to 4. Even 1 more scheme, it shouldn't pop. Go to 4 threat. This guy's gonna scheme for 0, adding no more threat. We get down a counter card, reveal, hand lookout. Oh, another. Oh, these hand lookouts are brutal. Toughness. Okay. We're raising hell. Okay. That might be useful here. All right. Let me think. Oh, and then at the end of the round, she'll flip back over to Typhoid Mary and get the tough back. Am I ever gonna be able to do 8 damage to her, guys? Holy cow. Okay, it's back to our turn here. Do I want to use Ben or do I want to get the counters? I think we just keep getting counters here, guys. Because there might be a turn in the future where I need to clutch and use Ben. So after you actually exhaust the ability with support, you can show to get a counter on it. So he's back. So it's up to 4 now. It's really good for me. All right. Let me think here. What's the priority? Focus of senses, I think. It's going to go pretty good. Oh, yeah. If we focus the senses and then attach enhance olfaction to it, I can clear it off. Attach enhance olfaction. We need to. Okay. I almost feel like. Or we superpower training. Yeah, we use this to play superpower training. That focus for enhanced olfaction. We play the best offense, clear it out. Then after we clear it out, we can play our senses. And then no, I need to play enhanced olfaction immediately. Uh like the raising hell must be played immediately after that. I think we still go superpower training though. Getting the ready would be really useful here. Okay, so let's go. Let's flip up. Okay, we're going to. Dang, I don't know what to do here. Let's use a resource here. We're gonna play our superpower training. Player size comes up with 3 per player threat. Okay. Yeah. Then we're gonna depth focus to play this for free with superhuman senses. We'll attach it to the superpower training. Okay. Use this to play the best offense. Then we thwart it out. We get the ready there. Then, or I could save more resources. How could I do that? If I play superior taste here, using this, I save an additional resource. If I get in my thing, maybe I can play the acute. Yeah, okay, so why don't we do this? We're gonna go. Oh man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Let's use a resource here, and we're gonna play superior taste and attach the superpower training as well. Okay. Oh, I could just get the ready here. If I use raising hell, I could just get the ready right there. By attaching that to superpower training as well. We clear out superpower training. But at that point, I might as well use the best offense as a resource. So yeah, we'll go superhuman sense again. We'll use this as a resource and attach the acute tactility also superpower training. Okay, so there's 3 things attached to this. We're gonna thwart for 2 from superpower training, drop from 3 down to 1, and it will trigger superior taste. So this will get discarded. After you thwart, you can discard this card and remove 2 more threat from the attached scheme. So go to the bomb sense deck, 2 more threat clears off superpower training. So when defeated, search your deck and discard box for any identity specific upgrade, put it into play. We'll grab the Man Without Fear. It's our main card there. We'll shuffle up. All right. And then this will also trigger our acute tactility and our enhanced olfaction. And this will go into visual select because we removed the remaining threat from the last side scheme. So acute tactility, rise of Daredevil, enhanced olfaction, reduce the cost. Next time we play this phase by 2. So the red card that we're about to play is now reduced by 2. And played. Oh, ignoring its cost. That's what works. All right. So do 2 damage to each enemy for each upgrade attached to enemy. 3 damage instead of it has the aerial trait. We don't have that. Sorry, guys. Okay, we're gonna change this up. I messed up my thought process. Sorry for going back here. Instead of using the Raising Hell, we're going to use the best offense. Or instead of using best offense as a resource, we're going to use Raising Hell as a resource and hold on to the best offense in our hand. Yeah, so now we can play this for free. Yeah, where we get +1 defense, and we can use your defense stat in place of your thwart and your attack. Okay. Next, I get the ready. Let's say I put the ready on him. No, I can't defeat one of the handmaids no matter what, I think. Dang it, because it's tough. Let's see. We could play Focus of Senses here and immediately clear it. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna play this. Focus of Senses, 4-cost player side scheme. The question is, do I want to Man Without Fear? No, it's no point. So we're gonna thwart for because best offense gives +1 defense, and now we use our defense stat in place of our thwart and attack. So we have +4 defense, we're 6 defense, and we have 6 thwart and 6 attack. So we're thwarting for 6, clear off Focus Senses. When this scheme is defeated, it goes in discard pile, but then we can move any of our sense upgrades to other cards it can attach to and choose any of our Persona sense deck and put them on to play. So let's go. Let's go here. 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 Oh, I got it. We go like this, I think. Okay, so we attach both of these to this guy. Yeah, I think that's the play. Yeah, I think we might be do it. We do it like that. So I'll put this on the main scheme. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to exhaust Man Without Fear, take a damage, choose an effect. We'll pick the one to ready. We're going to swing on the Hand Lookout. That would defeat him. We're doing 6. It'll trigger both the Acute Tactility and Enhance Olfaction. So we ready up, and the next card that we play is reduced by 1. So the Acute with the Enhance Olfaction. So we put it like this. So now the Enhanced Olfaction makes this next card 0. So we can play this card for free. We'll attach to Stop the Presses here. Then I'll thwart for 6, clear all Stop the Presses. When we thwart and remove the last remaining threat, we can trigger this and ready up again. And this will go in a bottom of the sense deck. There we go. Then we're going to swing for 6, knock out the Tough from the Hand Lookout. We'll trigger the Radar Sense and do 3 more damage to him. Because it responds after we attack, unfortunately. So, staying alive. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready up. We'll draw back up to 5. Oh, nice. We got Defiance. Okay, that's really good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think I might be able to. I think we just take his attack to the face. Only 2 damage. Because I want to save that and stuff. Okay, Typhoid Mary's turn. She's going to add 1 to the main. She's going to attack us with a base of 3. We are going to defend the attack. I think I want to heighten hearing her and Defiance, but we don't have the perfect defense edge set up though, so there's no point in doing that. But we can knock off her Tough, which I think is useful. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go ahead and do Defiance, and we'll use heightened hearing. So heightened hearing will reduce her attack by 3, so she has 0 attack here. And you know what? Let's hold on to Defiance. It's fine. Let's just heighten hearing, I think. So where the boost is the damage that we'll take. Yeah, so we're going to trigger heightened hearing. We'll hold on to Defiance in her hand in case she attacks again. I think it's a play. So she's hitting with a base of 3. Heightened hearing makes it 0. Then here's a boost. Dang, it's 2. If she's activating, give her a Tough. If it's Bloody Mary, it's not Bloody Mary, but she has stuff anyway. So 2 damage. So we take 2 damage, drop from 8 down to 6. Okay, and then we did defend it against attack with heightened hearing because it's a defense. So we don't have to trigger that. The hand lookout is going to hit us here for 2. Oh, I forgot. We're going to retaliate 1 with the Ronin suit on Typhoid Mary, knock off her top. Okay. Then the hand lookout is going to hit us for 2. We will take it, drop down a 4, and then we'll no, wait. Oh, I got to defend. Or just add threat. If that goes up to 4 and she schemes for 3, if she gets a boost of 2, we lose. I mean, I need an advance and a boost of 2. And booster attack. What do we do here, guys? Do I take this attack to the face? I could just remove stamina. Let's just do that. Yeah, we're gonna take the attack to the face. We take 2 damage. Okay. We're gonna retire 1, knock out the hand lookout, but the attack was undefended. So we have to choose. We're gonna pick the one to just remove a stamina counter from daily people support. That's fine. Yeah. Because we built all these counters here. Alright, so that's good. Then we get that 1 encounter card. Reveal the clown. Teamwork villainous after he schemes, give him a face down boost. After he schemes. Oh. That's weird. Okay. At the end of the round, we flip Typhoid Mary over to Bloody Mary. Do 1 damage to each identity. So take a damage on 3. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna bet here and look at the encounter deck. Okay, let's go and do that. Are we manipulating it? No, we're not. Okay, Ben Urich exhausts for his action. Remove a counter. Look at the top 2 cards in the encounter deck, and then you may discard 1. Put the rest back in the same order. So this boost would give her a tough and 0 boost, and then she gets a side scheme. Do 300 damage for player when the villain phase begins. For each ally defeat this way, remove. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's super chill. So we have a super safe flip here. Thanks to Ben Urich helping Matt out. Okay, so here, what do we want to do? I do want to heal. We don't have to worry about threat at all. We don't have to worry about this guy. I want to try to do as much damage I can to Bloody Mary. I'm having damage in my hand though. Yeah, because I want to get rid of that +2 attack right there. Let me think. If I swing for 3, oh man, I don't have anything to really do damage this turn. Okay, he has 1 attack. Oh, he's villainous, so he gets a boost when he activates. So I do want to just try to kill him then. Oh yeah, he'll get that boost of 3 because I didn't notice he has villainous. So not only the force response where he gets to face that boost for the next activation, but he has villainous anyways. So we gotta try to kill him. Is Raider Sense at end? It's 3 down. So I just go hard to try to play Radar Sense. Yeah, so we'll go Death Focus. We should play Enhanced Old Fashioned attached to this guy. Then we'll go Resource for Acute Tactility. Attached to this guy as well. Living Lie Detector to also move the Rare Sense on this guy. Okay. Next, we're going to swing for 2 with Daredevil. And then we'll trigger all Radar Sense, so we can discard it to do 3 more damage to him. So if he has 5 damage, he's 1 more. We're going to exhaust Man Without Fear, take a damage, right up a Daredevil, and it will swing for 2, take him out. So he's gone. Okay. Whenever he's defeated, we can trigger our senses there. Acute Artillery will ready us, and Enhance Old Fashioned will reduce the cost and try to replay by 1. Okay. Next, could play Nelson Murdoch, and then play Deposition. Or just play Heighten here. Yeah, so this is be free to play with the Enhanced Old Fashioned, which is attached to Bloody Mary. And then we'll use a resource here to play Nelson and Murdoch. So after a turning character or support defeats the side scheme, we confuse any enemy. We'll flip down to Alter Ego and exhaust Heal for 3. Brings our 2 up to 5. Alright, that's gonna end our turn. It's right up here. Alright, then we'll drop it up to 6, hold on to Deposition. Ooh, got the best offense. Oh, we got Sister Maggie. Okay. Nice. Army 1 is perfect with his hand. Okay. We got a good hand. Bloody Mary's strength. She's gonna add a 1 to the main. She's gonna scheme with a base of 1. Here's the boost. We know it's just give the villain a tough and a 0 boost icon. So no threats added. Then she'll get dealt a face down encounter card, reveal it. It's a side scheme, hit list, comes in with 3 per player threat. And the 4 spawns after the phase begins, deal 300 damage to the first player. For each ally defeated, will remove a one per player threat from hit list. Okay, that's fine. Then we flip her over to Bloody Mary whenever the round ends, and she gets a tough with toughness. Okay, we're doing not bad here right now, guys. Doing pretty good. So now I have deposition to clear the side scheme too, which will be to confuse an enemy because we're an attorney character. So I want to do that first. Oh wait, no, we can't clear it. It's only 2 threat removal. Oh, with superior taste attached to there. Dang it. You may play upgrade from the sense deck, ignoring its cost. Oh, I can't get it down correctly. There's no way. Yeah, dang it. Oh, I wanted to get enhanced olfaction to reduce Sister Maggie. But I need to heal right now an alter ego before I flip up. Okay, that's fine. Let me think. Is there any other way for me to do this? This is such a good hand, but I think I messed up there. All right, so if I just use this, play Sister Maggie, we heal up, and then I play the best offense. Then we clear our side scheme. We don't get it confused. But honestly, there's not too much pressure that she's giving me. If I can Ben Urich her. No, we're not going to do that. Actually exhaust Ben Urich, and then we get another counter on him. Okay. I need to heal up with Sister Mag. I think that's what's slowing this turn down. Yeah, if I heal with Sister Maggie, and then I thwart from hit list, we can clear it off. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. That's fine. 2 resources here. 2 resources here to play Sister Maggie. 2 cost support, we get plus recovery, and when we recover, we can discard a stat from your identity. So we're going to exhaust heal for 6. Makes back up to full life of 10 here. Okay, flip up to hero form. We're going to go Dev Focus for Superhuman Senses to play Radar Sense, which attaches to Typhoid Mary. Then we'll go. If I play this, I may not feel ready. So this gets, okay, yeah. So we'll use Superhuman Senses for a resource to play a cube tactility. Give this a hit list. Then we're going to use Man Without Fear. We'll take a damage to ready. And we'll use a resource. Oh, I forgot. This should have gotten this card when the round began. Sorry about that, guys, because it's temporary. But we'll use a resource here to play another one right now. All right. So now we have plus 6 defense again, and we use our Thor in place of, or use our defense stat in place of our Thor and attack. So now we'll Thor for 6, clear off hit list. It's defeated, nothing else happens with that. But then we'll trigger the Q tactility to read us back up. And then we can Thor for 6 from the main. I mean, from there, yeah. So we'll Thor for 6 here because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from here. Dropped us from 11 down to 4. Wait, 11 down to 5. Can't do math. All right. Maybe just leave that on her all game. I don't know. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready up here. I feel like I just leave it on her now because the toughness is rough for me to get rid of. Okay. We're at 9 life. Yeah, we're pretty healthy here. We're dropping up to 5 here. I think we have no more Defiance, though. Oh, we got 1 more. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, cool. So it is, everything's going right now. We're at 1/3 to main scheme, going into 3 threat out of 9. We lose if it hits 9. She's going to attack us. We're gonna trigger our heightened hearing. So we discard this. She has -3 for the attack. Yeah, we'll also Defiance it. So when a boost comes on enemy attacking, use turn basically we discard instead. So we're gonna discard this boost. It would have been 1, and then if it's activating, take 3 indirect. Exhaust each character damage this way. Oh, if Typhoid is activating, she is. We take 3 indirect damage. Put 3 damage on Daredevil. And then exhaust each character damaged. Oh, I should have just defended. So we get exhausted here with. Oh no! What am I doing? I played Defiance. Hold up, guys. I'm tripping. Defiance discards the boost, so no boost effect. Sorry, guys. What am I doing? Okay, so that's perfect. That's a great define. So we stayed readied up, not taking no damage. Sorry about that, guys. Oh yeah, so we hide hearing. She does 0 damage, and then defines the card to boost, so she hits us for 0. We're gonna retaliate with the Ronin suit, knock off her tough. And then attack was defended, so don't do anything with that. We get one face down counter card, review, Hail of Blades. If the Mary Walker attachment is in play, I think it's the other side of this. So it's not in play, flip and review, establish trust. The villain attacks you, even if you're in alter ego form. If the Mary Walker attachment, flip and review, establish trust. The villain attacks you. So we did that. It's already in that, and then the villain attacks you even in alter ego. So Typhoid Mirror is just going to attack us here with 3 attack. We'll exhaust to defend. This would be her boost. 3 plus 0. If she's activating, do 3 damage to ally control. No ally. So nothing happens there. It's just 3 damage. We fully defend the attack. Take no damage. We're going to retaliate 1, hit her back for 1, and then we don't have to do that because we defended. Okay. This will get this card at the end of the round. And then she'll flip at the end of the round over to Bloody Mary. One of you do 1 damage to each identity. We shot down 8 life. Okay? We're rolling here, guys. All right. Let me see. Let's Man Without Fear. We'll take a damage. Choose effect to write up Daredevil. Okay. Let's Death Focus. To play Enhanced Old Fashioned, we'll attach this to the main scheme. Let's use our Bully Club as a resource to play Acute Tactility, also attaching this to the main scheme. Then we're going to thwart for 2 from the main, drop it down to 1 threat. And it will trigger Superior Taste. After you thwart, we can discard this, remove 2 more threat. Turn it off. Remove the lasso from a scheme, so trigger both of these. Acute Tactility readies me. Enhance Old Fashioned, reduce the cost. Next time we play by 2. So Foggy's free to play. We're going to go ahead and play Foggy Nelson here. As an alternate action, we can exhaust him to remove 2 threat from his scheme. Don't want to get Karen down. Yeah, we want to flip down here. So I like him flatboard though, but I think this is a big alter ego type of game for us. Because each time she's on there, we flip. Yeah, so we use a resource here to play Karen Page. Okay. Then we are going to thwart for 2 from the side scheme. Actually, wait. I want to do alter ego thwarting next turn. That might be better. If I get deposition, I'll probably draw it. Yeah, we might go alter ego thwart. Why don't we actually just swing for 2 on Bloody Mary? Oh, wait a minute. Guys. Force interrupt. When villain take any amount of damage, place it here instead. Then if there's 5 more damage, get rid of that. When take. So she only took 1 damage, so there should be 1 damage on here instead with the retaliate. Everything else was taken with the tough, and the tough will have priority over that. Yeah. Okay. So that's fine. Okay, so everything went on there. So we will let's swing for 2 more damage on her, which will just go on there. Then it will trigger the radar sense after you attack and attach. I mean, this card to do. You know what? We're not going to do that. We're not going to do it. We're just going to do thwarting this game. So sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're not going to attack her. We're just going to leave her. I think it's fine. We're just going to thwart this out 3 times and get the Disturbed Psyche thing cleared off. So, don't want to heal here. We don't need to heal yet. So, yeah, let's just thwart for 2 from Established Trust. Drop this down to 3 threat. We'll flip down to Alter Ego. No, I think I just heal. Sorry, guys. We're not going to do anything there to save that 5 threat. Okay, we're just going to flip down to Alter Ego without exhausting, and then we'll exhaust now to heal. Go back up to 10 life. So I'd rather just recover. Alright, we'll Foggy Nelson Alter Action to remove 2 threat from the scheme. He will take the 2 threat off of Established Trust. Sorry for going back and forth there, guys. We're going to Karen Page, exhaust or shuffle any Daredevil card from discard pile into your deck. We'll get Deposition. Yeah, we'll get Deposition. Shuffle that into our deck, and we can draw a card if we're in Alter Ego, which we are in. So we get a card draw here. Yeah, Protection keeps me alive in hero form whenever she is on her weaker attack side, but whenever she's on her weaker scheme side, we just flip down. All right, we draw a card. And I think I'm so safe here. We're actually going to use Alter Reaction to exhaust Ben and just get another counter. All right, let's write it back up instead of using his effect. All right, drawing back up to 6, hold on to Helicarrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Bloody Mary's turn. She's going to add a 1 to the main. She's going to scheme with a base of 1. Here's the boost. 2. So she adds 3 threat. It goes up to 4. In counter card. Assault. If it's reviewed an Alter Ego, it's going to gain Surge. Cold as Ice attached to minion with the highest base hit points. Otherwise, it'll just Surge. No minions, so it Surge again. Oh, which means we get dealt face on counter card. Sorry about doing that wrong for rules 1.8. Reveal. Assault is going to gain Surge and Alter Ego. We get dealt another encounter card. Reveal. Sai Nova. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. You are stunned. Oh, man. You know, we get stunned. I should not have recovered last turn. I should recover this turn. Alright. Let's go ahead and exhaust Hugh for 6 for Sister Maggie, but it just gets really stunned for me. Because Sister Maggie, after recovering this card, stats card. Weird Denny. So, alright. Go back to full life. Okay. Here, what happens if we clear this off? Attachment can activate after the villain takes damage or the round ends. Each player, well, they can't activate. Each player face an encounter card and flip this card over. Oh, we get an encounter card though. Okay. Oh, I forgot. End of the round, she'll flip again. Before we do our turn in Hugh, she flip back over, get the toughness again. So she's back on this side, and then yeah, okay. Now it's backwards our turn. Let me see here. I'm about to deck out. I'm gonna get a lot of encounter cards if I clear this off here. Attached villain cannot activate. After the villain takes damage or the round ends, deal each player face an encounter card and flip this card. After the villain takes damage or the round ends. Okay. Villain takes damage or the round ends. So we want the round to end first because I don't want all the encounter cards right now. So if we bend Yurik here, we'll see what our encounter card is from decking out, and then we'll see a potential boost. So let's bend Yurik as action for his own effect. Remove a counter. Look at the top 2 cards. This is a fine encounter card, and that's a boost of 1. That's fine. Okay, so we'll keep it there. We're not going to choose the effect to discard. Okay. Let's go. Let's go Foggy. So move 2 from a scheme. We'll drop Establish Trust down to 1. Okay. I want to put on damage here. If I play aggressive, defense conditioning, get some more life. We play. Oh, let's Karen Page, exhaust her, shuffle a Daredevil card from discard pile into your deck. We'll get the Billy Clubs. And then we're in Alter Ego, so we can draw a card. So hopefully we can draw Billy Clubs, actually. That'd be great. Alright. Shuffle up. Come on, Billy Clubs. Billy Clubs. Billy Clubs. Is it coming? Billy Clubs. Dang it! That's fine. Alright. Okay, so I don't mind that ready. Do I just want to take her out right now? I have to put a dog damage on there though. I have to put 7 damage on there. So if I play this and play this, I go to 7 defense. Then we'll put the 7 damage on her. That will. Oh, but she has a freaking tough. Okay, so we'll play cross-examination. No, there's just no way for me to get rid of tough, unfortunately. Yeah, the tough just blocks out everything. Oh, it's brutal. Okay, so that means we just build out this turn then. We're just going to build out, right? Wait. We have Man Without Fear for the ready. So if I play this, and I play this, I can play cross-examination, knock off the tough. Then we can ready up with Man Without Fear and just swing 7, which will remove that. I guess we just do that. Yeah. All right, that's fine because this is still bidding us out anyways. We use 2 resources here, play our defensive conditioning. You get +3 hit points and +1 more defense. So now we're at always at least 6 defense permanently, and we'll get +3 more life. Go to 13. We will go. I'm worried about scheme actually. Do I just clear Establish Trust? What's this happening again? At the villain. You know what? Wait, why don't I get both those as encounter cards? Even better. Yeah. Okay. I got it. I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. Okay, so we're gonna go resource. Wait, after the villain takes damage, do wish put an encounter card and flip this card over. I want to flip it now. So if I deposition it, I clear it. Then we need to do damage to Typhoid Mary. I can't do damage to her. I won't have 1 ready here. Oh wait, deposition will give me the ready. Okay, so we'll go resource here, play deposition. Alter ego action, Thor, we're an alter ego. Choose any upgrade in your sense deck and play it, ignoring its resource cost. We're going to choose acute activity and we'll play it attached to the scheme. Then it says remove 2 threat from the scheme. So we'll clear off establish perimeter. That will trigger the acute activity as interrupt, so we can ready up and just get discarded. And then for establish trust, when it's defeated, place 1 threat token on its third cycle. So that's our first win condition there. And then flip this card over to Mary Walker. Oh, she won't take damage because it's tough and that. Oh, I messed up. That's fine. All right, not for nothing, guys. We're gonna flip up to hero form here. And then, so she just can't activate, I guess. Do I want to do damage to her? If I do damage to her, I'll need... Oh, wait, I can do damage to her. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do damage. No. When she would take damage... the villain takes damage. Yeah, she won't ever take damage because of this thing. I think it's so annoying. Okay, we're going to... yeah, the toughs combine that as tough. We're going to attack her to remove the tough. Then we're going to use... If I play best offense and I ready up, I can kill that thing and a heightened hearing on her. Wait. She won't activate. So actually, we know the 2 encounter cards. So I don't want to... Yeah, she did not take damage because the tough soaked the damage. So we just leave that there now. Yeah, we're going to leave that there. And then what I'll do now is I'll use Death Focus to play heightened hearing and attach it to Typhoid Mary. We're going to exhaust Man Without Fear to take a damage to ready up Daredevil. And then we're going to thwart for 2 from the main scheme. Yeah, that's the play. That's the play, guys. So this isn't flip because she never took damage because it's tough. Okay, so we're good now. Then we end our turn this right back up. Sorry, guys. I'm like so confused. All right, we're ready to back up everything. We draw back up to 5. We deck out, get dealt an encounter card that I believe was chill because then you already looked at it. I don't remember what it was though. Okay, and we'll shuffle up our deck. So she didn't take damage, so she's still in this phase where she can't activate. Attach to villain's permanent. Yeah, she cannot activate. So we're going to skip her attack here. Until the round ends. Yeah. All right. So we draw 1 more card back up to 5. Okay. So here, villain phase, we're going to add 1 threat here going up to 3. She's going to attempt to activate, but she cannot with Mary Walker. She's currently Mary Walker. So nothing happens there. Then we get dealt an encounter card. With 2 encounter cards, we now review all of them. We know what they are. We got Tracksuit Bro. Teamwork, vulnerable. When defeated, we tuck him underneath the tracksuit monster side scheme or shuffle him into counter deck. No guard. And then we also got Caught Off Guard. Discard upgrade support control. We control these sense upgrades, so we can discard radar sense. Yeah, there we go. So let's go on the bottom of the sense deck. Actually, let's discard Heightened Hearing. I'm gonna try to end it right now. All right, that resolves both our encounter cards, and it's back over to our turn. So when the round ends, after the villain takes damage or the round ends, the round is ending now. We deal each player an encounter card and flip this card, but don't reveal it because the round's already over. We're past the step of revealing encounter cards. Hinder 3 plus 8, so 11 threat here again. All right, 11 threat. If we can kill her and put 11 and remove 11 threat, we win. But actually, no, I don't think I can do this turn. Oh, and then she'll flip when the villain phase ends. So she'll flip here and deal 1 damage to each identity. Bring it down to 11, and Ben Urich should be ready up. Sorry about that. I've got to ready him. All right. I have... Okay, let's think here. We're going to play best offense. This would be a resource to play the best offense. So here gets plus 1 more defense. So now we're at... We got any more tokens? Oh yeah, here we go. We're at 7 defense, and we use our Thor and attacks that equal to defense. So we're at 7 Thor, 7 defense, 7 attack. Okay. She doesn't have the tough anymore. So if I swing for 7, I'll remove her armor right away. And then we can trigger Rare Sense, do 3 more damage. Then I need to go through to get Rare Sense back out again. Ugh, it's tough. What is the order of the sense deck? Okay, so we're going to Dead Focus, which should play Superior Taste attached to that scheme there. Then if I use all my resources here to play out senses, I don't think I can get enough, actually. Okay, so we'll play Superior Taste. We're gonna go Night Nurse as a resource to play Enhance Olfaction. We'll also put that on Established Trust. And then we need the Acute Tactility. So we'll use a resource here to play the Acute Tactility. Also attach it there. Okay, we're gonna thwart for 7 for the main scheme. Drop it from 11 down to 4. I mean from Established Trust, from the side scheme. We drop it down to 4. We're going to trigger... Oh, no. Sorry, guys. I need to redo the whole turn. I apologize. Okay. 11 threat. We're going to play this sensibly differently. So we're going to only put Superior Taste there, and we're going to put Acute Tactility and Enhance Olfaction on Bloody Mary. Okay. So only Superior Taste there, and then, yeah. So it's the same thing. We play all the senses, but we put them there instead. So I'm going to swing for 7 instead on Typhoid Mary. When she would take more damage, we put it on here because she has no tough. So we put 7 damage on there. 7 plus 1 is 8. If there's 8 or more damage here for extra mill, we can discard this. That's finally gone. Then we'll trigger the Radar Sense. Oh, whoops. After you attack the attached enemy, you can discard this card and do 3 more damage to the enemy. So do 3 more damage to Typhoid Mary. Bring her down to 0. Then... Oh, no, I'm short. I can't get it. Yeah, it's too much damage. All right. Well, Man Without Fear, take a damage. We'll choose the effect to ready up. And then... Okay. We're going to thwart for 7 from Established Trust. Trigger Superior Taste after you thwart, discard this, and remove 2 more threat. So we'll take off a total of 9 threat. That would drop this down to 2. Okay. Then we're going to use Superhuman Senses with the Army 1 as a resource to play out Heightened Hearing. Attaches a Bloody Mary. And what we're going to do is we're going to Foggy to clear this, which prevents her from scheming. Yeah. So we'll flip down to Alter Ego, and I forgot that was big thing I forgot. Foggy was I thought would help us win the game, but he doesn't yet. Alter Ego actually exhausts him to remove 2 that from his scheme. So we'll clear off the Established Trust here again. When defeated, place 1 threat token on a Disturbed Psyche. So 2 tokens here. Flip this over. She's back to Mary Walker, and she can't activate. Yeah. After she takes damage or the round ends, we deal each player in counter card. So we're not doing damage to her anymore. So it's okay if the threat goes up, and it's okay. He schemes. Let's Ben Urich. Remove a counter. Look at the top 2 cards in the counter deck. So we don't know this in counter card, but this will just be in counter card here that I don't know. The Beagle supports cannot ready exhaust each Beagle support. Yeah, I think we just get the exclusive interview. So we'll choose Ben's effect to discard 1 and put the rest back in the same order. So we just put this back. Okay. And then that's going to return. We'll ready back up here. Oh yeah, that thing that blocked our damage was brutal for us. Okay. And then that's going to end a turn. Let's draw back up to 6. Okay, we got the best offense, so we just finished the game by thwarting. Yeah, so we're just thwarting, I guess. All right. Bloody Mary's turn. She's gonna add 1 to the main, go into 4 threat. She can't activate because she's Mary Walker. This guy will scheme for 1, go to 4 to 5 threat, and then we could dot 1 in counter card, and we have 2 in counter cards. First one is under 5. Review top card in counter deck and Surge. Here's a top card, Tracksuit Bro. Teamwork. So he's gonna activate right now and scheme for 1. Uh-oh. This one now Surge. So we get dealt another encounter card. We know we got this one. Daily Beagle supports cannot ready, and then when review exhaust each Daily Beagle support. So Ben Urich got the exclusive review there. Let's put this there with 6 threat. 1 more encounter card. Another side scheme in case we don't have them activate. When review, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a tracksuit minion is discarded and tuck it here. Force response after player reviews a tracksuit minion. We review a minion here. Okay. So we're gonna mill until we get a tracksuit minion. Is there any? Oh, there is one left. Okay. I don't know if it's the last one, but he's one of them. Under fire really hurt us here. So we got this one here. We tuck it underneath the side scheme, and then after we review a tracksuit minion, then we review a minion tucked here. Okay, we almost got lost from like teamwork from these minions, teamwork and activating. All right, then the round ends, so we deal each player face on a counter card, and we flip this over. Oh, sorry, before the round ends, the villain phase ends, so we flip Mary back over the Typhoid Mary with this. Right when the villain phase ends, we flip this. She gets a tough again on this part, and then now we get that encounter card here when the round ends, and we flip this back over to this with 11 threat again. Yeah, the 11 threat is easier to clear than doing damage to her because she keeps getting the tough. So I should have just prioritized that. Okay. All right, and at the end of the round, we also discard this because it's temporary. Okay, is there anything we want to get here? Billy Club, Karen Page, could shuffle that in. That's fine, let's do it. We'll exhaust Karen Page, shuffle a Daredevil card from discard pile into your deck. We'll shuffle the Billy Clubs. And then we'll draw our card because we're in Alter Ego. Might as well. All right, we'll draw a card. Oh, guys, we drew Billy Clubs. Okay. I'm still want to try kill. That would be cool. Do I have the readies? So we'll go resource here. So I can play best offense. So we're back up to 7 defense. We'll exhaust Foggy to remove 2 threat from a scheme. We'll take it off of here. Drops us down to 9 threat. Let's see. If I use this, and then I play Radar Sense, Army 1 will kill Typhoid Mirror. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're going to flip up to hero form. It was a resource to finally get down our Billy Clubs. Then we're going to use the focus to play out the radar sense attached to the Typhoid Mary. We'll use a resource here for superhuman senses and play out superior taste, attach it to established trust. And then we can, oh wait, I should look ahead on the campaign here. What's the benefit for the Typhoid Mary thing? Let me see. We gotta figure out how I want to do this because I'm about to attack her. Where is? No, it's gonna be over here. Okay, so the trust is established. I looked at it at some point. I don't remember. Do I want to just? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to just thwart for 7 from established trust, and it will trigger superior taste to remove 2 more threat. That will clear off all of this, and it'll flip back over here because it'll do 9 threat removal, and then we get another threat token on here. So we have fully established trust with her 3 times. Yeah. So we have 3 threat tokens here, so we win the game. Yeah. What I was planning on doing, guys, for like the cool finish was if we didn't thwart there yet, we could have used Ability Club, return this card to your hand from play, do a damage to enemy. We would have knocked out the tough from Typhoid Mary. And then we would have swung for 7 on her. She has 10 life. We'll trigger Rare Sense to do 3 more, which will defeat her. Whenever she's defeated, we place a damage token on Disturbed Psyche. So it would have been like this. Then, after we defeat her, we can trigger Acute Tactility, Enhance Olfaction, and Heightened Hearing. Or just these 2, Acute Tactility and Enhance Olfaction, to raise us back up. And then we can Thor for 7, still clear out the side scheme. But we only need 3 tokens on there. But that would have been a super cool. That was what I was trying to do there, but we didn't quite get it off. But yeah, we can ignore the Tracksuit Bros because they don't have guard. And this does not give them guard. Yeah, okay, cool. So we did it the way that's safer, where we just talked to Mary and convinced her 3 times over and over again. We never ever actually ended up defeating her for the campaign part because I think it's better to try to like talk to her, right? Probably. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, let's see here for the completed Wrath Breakout. Let me see him high. Stop the presses. Okay. All right, victory. If Disturbed Psyche is in play, okay, it is in play and has at least 2 threat. Oh, we just need to, okay, yeah, so yeah, I remember reading this at some point, but we have 3 threat on it. So now we can check Trust Established in the campaign log. If the Bloody Mary ally is in display, check the Mary defeated. Okay, so we don't have anything to do with that. Record the title of each unique ally and support that's removed in the game. None. Check the completed box in the campaign log for Stop the Presses. Go to campaign setup on page 9. Okay? Alright guys, sorry about the confusion there again. Yeah, my first time with this campaign, I didn't quite understand it. Yeah, so now we can check Trust Established because we have convinced Mary to our side. And yeah, I think that she'll come help us for the final scenario here against Kingpin, which will be a whole lot of fun here. So yeah, I'm excited to face Kingpin, the big final one. In the final scenario here, we finally got through most of the campaign. So yeah, I'll see you guys on next video where we'll do the campaign setup one more time, and then we will take down Kingpin. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay with Ben Urich teaming up with Daredevil, Typhoid Mary, wreaking havoc at Stop the Presses. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video.